Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpio, for February 2018. So it's for you, my lovely Scorpio, for February 2018. Just see this as your rebirth. This is also going to be the month of awakening. This is going to be your month. This is going to be your month of realization. This is going to be your month of new beginnings, and this is going to be your month of actually seeing direct results of your past and previous efforts. You will feel awakened, and it's a lot to do with your emotions, with your feelings. You will want to focus on your emotions, on your feelings, and on your relationships. There are going to be some changes there that you are actually going to become quite excited about, and it's also, on another hand, there are going to be the certain redirections, especially when it comes to your love life, especially when it comes to your emotions, feelings, and things like that. There are going to be some changes, and I have to say there are going to be good changes, significant changes, and not only when it comes to love, but it's also when it comes to your actual career, money, finances, and things like that. There are going to be some very, very significant things that are going to be happening this month indeed. Okay, so let me start with your number. Do you know what your number this month is? 0. Now, 0 is like a highly, highly important number. 0 is a highly powerful number, and 0 is all about you starting your whole new journey, you starting your whole new direction in life, you starting the whole new adventure which is going to be filled like with enthusiasm. And also 0 means things that have been bringing us down and things that have been making us unhappy lately, and that we didn't know what to do about it. We just simply didn't know what to do, which direction to take. This is all going to start changing, because this is all going to, certain problems are going to come to an end with this, and this is all what number 0 is all about. Just get rid of the things that you don't need in this life anymore. If you're doing something, if you're working like if you're having a certain job and you're so unhappy, now this is going to be the time. If you are waiting for the right time to leave and start a new job, for example, now this is going to be the right time. If you were, for example, if you are unemployed, well, 0 also means if you're unemployed and looking for a job, for example, it means that there is something very good going to come through, something very good is going to manifest, a new job, new opportunity is going to come through. You're gonna love it, but it is going to have an element of something completely unknown, an element of you learning something completely new, the whole new stage, the whole new journey. Just a few months ago, you would be like, oh no, I'm just gonna stick to do what I do, what I know. But now, this is the power of February. This is why I'm saying that this is your awakening month. All those maybe fears that you had, all those negativities that you had, all the little negative energy that you had around your sign that was like kind of preventing you to be brave and to try new things, this is all going to change, literally. A moment of a yin-yang moment. You see, exactly, this is what exactly this reminds me of, because this is going to mark the new stage, new journey. This is going to mark the new obsession in your life in the best possible way, because you're about to rediscover yourself through this number 0. And this is why I can't stress enough how important this number is. And if you're like, for example, like retired and you're not working, expect the certain life change, expect the new energy, expect the brand new energy that is going to come into your sign. And what this energy is actually going to do, it's going to direct you towards the beginning of the whole new adventure. Your life is going to become like adventure. You're going to start feeling happy if you were feeling unhappy. You're going to start feeling high if you were feeling really low. There is a beautiful, beautiful yin-yang that you are going to have, and most certainly your life is about to change because it's about to start a whole new journey. And this is going to be also for you one of the most significant months, one of the most powerful months this year. It's going to be February, because this is just the beginning. You're about to plant the seed, and that particular seed that you're about to plant is going to grow into the massive, huge, the most powerful tree ever. Prepare for the journey, Scorpio. Now, this is the time of changes. There is no doubt about it. Let me just tell you something else. When it comes to the actual health, you see the energy levels are going to come back. When it comes to the energy levels, it is not going to be bad. It's actually going to be quite good. You will notice and you will realize that you're going to be able to, you're going to feel more powerful. The energy is going to come back. You're going to realize that you will be able to like kind of work to the best of your abilities 8 hours straight, instead of like working maybe 5, 6, 7, and then you get really tired, and then it does affect you in certain ways, and then you don't feel like you're giving 100%. Well, this is going to be the difference, because there is this certain energy that you're actually going to have that is just going to have an amazingly powerful impact on you and what you do. It will reflect on you absolutely in such a magnificent way. The thing that I'm seeing here is that you will be prone to do like a detox, because there is going to be lots of like blockages and negative energies when it comes to you actually doing your detox, which means that the best thing would be to flush out the toxins of your body, because this is the slightly negative area that is quite a little bit enhanced, the actual toxins in your body. So you will be, the best thing it would be like to just kind of like pay attention to detoxifying your body. It would be the best thing to like try to detoxify your body. Now, the best things for detox are, of course, like try to not to take any cigarettes or anything like that. Try to be as healthy as you can, and try to drink lots of water. But what I highly suggest, like when it comes to the actual detox, and I highly suggest these three particular herbs: dandelion, burdock root, and milk thistle. So it's dandelion, burdock root, and milk thistle. These three herbs, each one of them, like I really highly recommend when it comes to detoxifying your body from like all sorts of toxins. Absolutely perfect. And you can buy this dandelion root, burdock root, and milk thistle in like a tea form. You can drink it as a tea, like a herbal tea, and drink this for like about a week, for like about a couple of weeks. This is absolutely perfect, because it helps you to flush out and to get rid of those stupid and negative toxins that are in your body. So this is something that I would highly recommend. Do like a little detox. So if you don't like herbal teas, you know, you can just drink lots of water, and you can just make sure that you eat the right diet and things like that. Try to avoid like alcohol, try to avoid like some squashes and juices, you know, just try to stick to water maybe, because water is also absolutely perfect like to detoxify your body indeed. But this is just something you're going to need to pay attention to. Okay, the 3rd of February 2018, you see, this is when everything is going to start, and this is when I get really excited about you, my gorgeous Scorpio, because on the 3rd of February, this is going to be your day. The 3rd of February is going to be a significant day, because not only you're going to receive amazing news, and it's just that particular news, it's automatically going to bring you new expectations, and a certain desires that you have are going to be realized through this situation. Okay, it's all boiling down to the fact that you will be able to see the results from your past efforts, things that you have been focusing on in a long time, things that you've been working on in a long time, and you haven't seen any results. Now the 3rd of February is going to be absolutely amazing, because this is the day when everything is going to change. And also, what else I was going to say, do you know what else is going to happen on the 3rd of February? if you were waiting for some kind of promotion and things like that, the 3rd of February is going to be very significant, because lots of you who are waiting for promotion, waiting for that new step, waiting for that new level to go up, waiting to get more responsibility at work and things like that. We expect more responsibility and expect promotion, because you're somebody who's been watching your work and your career. It's going to come through, and you will realize that you have been actually doing absolutely brilliant so far. And then after this moment, after this point, there is something very, very significant going to come to you, like an idea that is just going to become very significant later on, and you will see exactly what I mean. On another hand, the 3rd of February, there is also it's the success. This day is all about success and all about you overcoming your obstacles and challenges, which is absolutely brilliant. And it is a victory indeed. This is your personal day of victory. This is your personal day of advancement. This is your personal day of realization, which is going to you know, you will be able to focus on other things in life after this moment, after this point, and you're gonna like it, the way the things are actually going to develop. On another hand, there is a negotiation that you will have on this day. Important negotiation, interesting negotiation, and it's going to be very powerful. So I can prepare you for the certain negotiation. And also, if you are able to pick certain day when you can negotiate with someone, for example, if you want to buy something big and there is negotiation, if you want to start some kind of contract, there is a negotiation for that beforehand. You know, it depends. Any type of situation that requires you to have a negotiation with somebody, please, if you're able to pick a day, pick the 3rd of February, because it is a very good day. It is a very powerful day. It is a lucky day for you. This day is your particular dimension. This is a slightly different dimension, your particular dimension. And if you are able to have like some kind of like negotiation, okay, on this particular day that you can choose it, just go for it, because you will end up with more than you wanted, okay, and you're gonna like it. You will end up being very successful in this particular day indeed. The second important day is going to be on the 13th of February. The 13th of February is just a problem. It's going to come back that was making you feel very uncomfortable, and this is a lot to do with your relationship. This is a lot to do with your, this is very important for those of you that are in relationships. You see, for those of you that are in relationships, the 13th of February is going to be important, because there is just, the situation is going to arise and it's going to make you work on your relationship. It's going to make you think. It is going to be a very deep day. It's going to make you think why you may be unhappy, or what can you do to make your relationship happier? What could be the next stage? I mean, is it worth it to carry on, or should you fight more? It is going to be emotionally like a little bit drained day for those of you that are in relationship, because you're just going to be like all around the place, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just going to be the certain situation that is going to arise, and you may feel like a little bit uncomfortable with your partner, for example, husband, wife, for whichever reason. This is very deep, this is very spiritual, this is all depends. There is just some kind of situation is going to arise that is not going to make you feel as free as you would normally feel free with your partner, husband, wife. And that's why you will want to come to the bottom of this, and you will want to work on your relationship. The bottom line is that you will want to reevaluate your relationship. You will want to work on your relationship in the sense of is it worth it, or is it not? What to do next, what to do, you know, what's the next step, and things like that. You will want to dig deeper. And there is something from the past, you see, when it comes to those of you in relationship, there is something from the past that is going to come back, that is going to refresh this whole thing, and then this is why you're going to end up feeling like this. For those of you that are single, 13th of February, it's also going to be like, oh my God, for single Scorpios, the 13th of February is just going to be a very interesting day, because it is just going to be enough is enough. So some of you will like, okay, I'm just absolutely happy to be single, and you're just going to carry on being single and being happy and enjoying yourself, whatever you do. But some of you that are single on the 13th of February, you see the emotions are going to be really high. Emotions are going to be really powerful. You're going to feel love. You're going to feel the feeling to be loved. You're going to need the feeling to be loved. And you're going to decide something very important. For those of you that are single, there is a very important decision that you're going to have here. And this is very important. This is very deep, and this is very spiritual. Again, whether you will be ready after this moment. Maybe you were like suffering from a really bad relationship. Maybe somebody hurt you in the past so much. And if that happens to you, Scorpios, you know, sometimes it takes us a really, really long time to forgive, or you may not even ever forgive. You see, it all depends. It's difficult to forgive sometimes, indeed. And this is why my saying that there is some kind of situation going to happen that you will just kind of, you know, the door that were locked for such a long time are going to become unlocked after this moment, after this point. If you were single and you're ready to mingle, now you're going to be ready even more. If you were single and you were not ready to mingle, after the 13th of February, everything is going to change. And a ridiculously important month for relationships, for your personal life, and to finally sort things out. Okay, very, very important indeed. The third important day is going to be on the 21st of February. The 21st of February, it is all about you getting lots of energy. Now this is going to be the actual day when you will be thinking about the whole new adventure. When I would mention before that the whole month is going to be like a whole new adventure, 21st of February is probably going to be probably the most significant day when it comes to the actual new adventure that I mentioned before, because you will be completely focusing here on the new things in life, on the different things in life. You will want to create. And if you were like maybe sleeping for a long time, my sleeping beauties, maybe you were waiting for the right time. The energies haven't been that good, you know, in the last couple of years, especially when it comes to the actual creating new beginnings, which are really, really big. Well, that's about a change, because the 21st is going to bring the whole new direction, the whole new beginning. But you're going to become very strong and very powerful about the actual new direction in life, and about this is going to become like a very meaningful experience from this moment, after this moment, because there's the whole new direction that is actually going to motivate you indeed. And there is the beginning of something very, very special that is also going to start happening here. Very, very special. And when it comes to those of you that are waiting for maybe like some kind of inheritance money, or some kind of money like that other people are connected to, around the 21st of February, you're also going to hear a good news about it, about some kind of money that's owed to you, or it's either through a work or through whichever situation, or this is going to be some kind of inheritance. However, you will end up with a better financial situation after this moment, after this point. Okay. So now what I was going to say is basically that the first part of February 2018, it is also going to be a lot about, you will feel like you want to see people you haven't seen in a long time, like friends, like old friends, you know, special friends, one or two of them. They will be on your mind. You will feel very nostalgic about it. You will feel very like deep, and you will think like, oh, why you haven't seen somebody from your past that you haven't seen in a really, really long time. And this is going to be playing up on your mind quite a lot, but also it will be a time when you will be very much connected to your family, connected to your family members. So if you've lost the touch with your friends and with your family members, the first part of February is going to be ridiculously significant, because it's all going to be about friends, family, and I can actually see you being like socializing with friends quite a lot, and I can see you like enjoying yourself and having a great time. It is just going to be like a little time of reward for you as well. The second thing what I was going to say, that the first part of February is the basically there is also going to be the certain trip and certain journey that you're going to plan, and that particular trip or that particular journey that you're going to plan is just also going to come out of the blue, because that is going to be followed by really good news that you're going to have, that you're going to hear at the beginning of February 2018, and automatically this is going to help you to enter a period of great happiness and positive events, and you're going to like it because you're going to start thinking very optimistically after this moment, after this point. And this is going to be absolutely brilliant for you because it's going to have a great influence and great impact on you. And also the 1st of February is going to be quite important because you will realize that your goals are achieved, that you are finally on the right direction, in the right direction, and you will feel really, really pleased with yourself. Scorpio energy is very powerful. Your inner energy is amazingly powerful, and if you're pleased with yourself, if you're happy with yourself, this energy, this amazingly powerful energy is going to be bursting out of you, and you are going to be even more powerful after this moment, after this point. Your time is coming up, Scorpios. Please get like a lapis lazuli. I highly recommend to get lapis lazuli. This beautiful crystal is also known as a stone of an ancient Egypt. You can buy this on my website. It comes with a sterling silver setting and sterling silver chain. And what lapis lazuli does, it's absolutely brilliant when you're having such a spiritual month, when so much is changing. You're going to get your balance back, and especially by the time you get to the mid part of February 2018, you're not going to get all your balance back, like for example, not only like a balance, spiritual balance and materialistic balance, it's all going to start making sense, but you're also going to get strength, you know, your strength, which is going to motivate you and give you the power to carry on and be very, very successful indeed. So lapis lazuli is going to help you in these situations to actually try to understand yourself, try to understand your own personal spiritual messages, try to understand like your own intuition, and it's going to enhance your third psychic eye, and therefore it's going to help you to make the best possible decisions. Lapis lazuli you can get on my website, and the link is in description. And what else I was going to say, the mid part of February is indeed going to bring you like the whole new strength, but there is also going to be the realization that, you know, in order, it is going to be good realization, because you will realize that in order where you want to get, it's just going to take slightly longer amount of time, slightly longer. It is not going to be long time, but it's just going to be slightly longer amount of time. And there is also going to be a slight reconciliation with somebody that is just going to have also play certain part and certain role in your own personal improvement. There's a certain situation also mid-February that is actually going to help you to move on from the certain situation that was making you really, really unhappy. And this particular situation that was making you really unhappy is just something that you were focusing on for a really long time, but it just didn't really work out. You will realize it's time to move on from this particular situation in your life, because this particular situation was just clouding your judgment, and it was basing you, making you to wish for something that is not going to happen. And this is going to be a good realization. It's not sad, it's not negative or anything like that, but it's just going to help you to move on, and this is going to have a brilliant impact on you again. Remember, the new door are going to be open after this moment, after this point. Number 7, it's also going to be very, very significant indeed. And number 7 is going to be your own spiritual number, and especially when it comes to the mid-February 2018. And this mid-February is just going to bring this particular situation. And once you see number 7, or whatever this means to you, whatever you make it out of it, it's going to make sense. You will see exactly what I mean. Also, the mid part of February is going to bring an amazing, amazing situation, because I can see you celebrating. People who love you so much are going to be so proud of you. People who means to you the most are going to be so proud of you. But also the time of socialization, also the time of seeing someone very special, and you will be in touch with the people and with friends, you know, who means to you a lot, mid-February as well. So we had the beginning of February, and now we have a mid-February, and I can just see enjoying yourself and having a great time. But apart from that, a big reason for celebration you will have mid-February. Scorpio, you're gonna love this. The third part of this, the third part of February, it is just now this is when I get completely excited, because this is just going to make you feel like you want to start something new. Things that you were feeling really uncomfortable before scared to start, paranoid to start, maybe things that you thought that you didn't have enough experience to go on, you know, you will just be able to do this. You're also going to be able to do something really big, something really important, something that you were scared to do before, something that you thought that you're not able to do this, something that you thought that you haven't got enough strength, haven't got enough power. Well, now there is the power going to come back, and this is all going to come with a high energy, enthusiasm and creativity. Scorpio, this is probably one of the most creative months you're gonna have this year, 2018. Just make the most of it. Seriously, this is going to be absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And also, what else I was going to say, sorry, what else I was going to say, there is going to be a really important realization about a certain family member who means to you a lot. Very, very important situation that you're going to have, and that particular situation is going to make you realize the value of the family and how important the family members are, how important families are, and things like that. What else I was going to say that basically the end of February is going to bring you the actual balance. You're going to get your balance back, you're gonna get your happiness back, you're gonna feel like you want to do lots of new projects, and you're gonna realize, you know, you're gonna need to wait slightly longer, certain things are going to take slightly longer, but you are on the right track, you are on the right journey, and you're absolutely going to love it. You're gonna get the balance back, and this is an absolutely perfect time for new projects. Perfect. Lots of you will feel like you want to start new job at the end of February. Lots of you will want to feel like you want to start new career. Lots of you will feel like you just want to climb higher. Lots of you will now finally get that strength, power to move on, you know, and especially if you were lacking in confidence and things like that. This is all about the change. Scorpios, my beautiful Scorpios, the power and strength that's within you, it's about to come out. And what else I was going to say is that basically for those Scorpios that are single, you see, for those Scorpios that are single, there is just absolutely no doubt in my mind. Like I said, you will be socializing throughout February 2018 like there is no tomorrow, but there is someone very special that you're going to meet. There's someone very significant that you're going to meet. At around the first part of February, this person is going to come through your friends, through your people you know. They don't need to be your friends maybe that you will see this person with. They could be like people who you work with or people who you know. However, there are going to be other people around. So first of all, this person is going to come through at the beginning of February. Please go out and enjoy yourself, okay? And then again, this person is going to come through at the end of February 2018, and that particular person is going to be somebody that is just going to blow you away, literally, in every single possible way. Somebody very sexy, somebody very smart, somebody very genuine, somebody very interesting, and somebody who you're just going to fancy straight away. With this person, there is going to be an instant connection. So if you're single and ready to mingle, prepare to be swept off your feet. Honestly, this is absolutely perfect time for you. And also, what else I was going to say, because this is the time when February is the time when you're going to get lots of motivation, endurance and creativity back. This is going to be a very important time for you. Also, highly recommend, please wear cornelian. You see this beautiful cornelian, and you can get this on my website, and this comes with a sterling silver setting as well, a sterling silver chain, and this is absolutely brilliant to enhance all your creativity, to enhance all your endurance, and to enhance all your motivation. When all this is enhanced anyway and going on in your sign, to wear something like cornelian makes everything even better, and also helps you to be even more powerful, to attract even more powerful things towards you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my gorgeous Scorpios. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Share me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.